everybody and welcome. It's Ruby from Ruby's Lighthouse Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm going to do Libra's reading for September 2024. As I was sitting here thinking about Libra's energy, I received a message from Spirit. The message that I received will probably determine if this reading is for you or you think that this energy could be for you. This energy is for a divine feminine who has been in long-term separation from their divine masculine. Like long-term meaning at least 6 months to a year minimum. I was actually feeling it for a little bit longer, but there could be a lot of back and forth that has been happening over the years or over the months or during whatever time period that your journey has been. But then what I heard was that regarding this situation, the key is not about what is going to be presented as a solution, but the key is going to be in the presentation of the true problem, the realization of what the true challenge or the true problem of the situation actually is. And so I was like, that's kind of a strange way to put it. But then as I was concentrating and meditating on it further, I received the clarification that it is when the true problem is recognized that changes can be made toward a real solution. Okay, so remember, this reading could be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if this title resonates for you, and I'm going to be putting that in the title here of this message. So what we're going to do is we're going to get your energies, the divine masculine's energies, you're combined. We're going to see what's going on that you don't see underneath the surface, messages from Spirit, blocks, and what they want to say to you. Okay? So let's get going, Libra, and see if we can figure out, what's going on for you in this situation. And remember, these energies could be vice versa or interchangeable. So I could be talking about you and you could be hearing it as representing something having to do with your divine masculine or someone else in this situation, okay? All right. So the key is about the presentation of the real problem, the real issue. Let's get some tea leaf oracles to start here for you, Libra. That's too many. We have cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Sorry if my dishwasher's loud. It wasn't going to stop me from reading. So, okay. Younger man, dealings or relationships with a younger man. Now, we know gender's fluid anyway. We all know that, right? So divine feminine, divine masculine could be a male or a female. It's just the energy, right? But this card in particular, you see how it looks. To me, there's a feminine vibe going on. So this could be someone who is also a feminine that's involved. Okay. And then we have dogs getting together with friends. And this card was actually in Virgo's underneath energy yesterday. So you could be a cusper, or this could be similar energy to what I was pulling yesterday. So please feel free to go ahead, excuse me, and my voice keeps going. So that could be relevant. Go ahead and check the Virgo reading if when we go through this, you feel like this information is for you. So let's figure out something from underneath. Quill, getting back to the basics. Okay, so that was, I think this was in a recent reading as well. And when I see the quill, I think of messages, somebody writing a message. Now that doesn't mean they're writing it with a quill. I mean, it is 2020 here, but text messages, DMs, emails, whatever. Protected from negative forces. Let's get a spiritual journey oracle from Lightworker Tarot and Oracle, please. If you have not been to Lightworker Tarot and Oracle's YouTube page, she does amazing readings. Her name is Barbara, and she also has an Etsy store. Very, very wonderful lady. And great leader. All right. Igniting your passions. Find that something or someone that speaks to your heart, lifts your mood, and sparks your creativity. If related to work, do what you love. So I'm getting sacral chakra with this. They're immediately telling me that. All right. Old patterns. One cannot evolve if choices around old, comfortable, but destructive habits remain. It's time to evaluate these choices. And they just said the key. All right. So what you don't see, Libra, is the key to this situation is about someone's lack of evolution around being in old, comfortable choices. So if this is not your energy, and it could be somewhat, I mean, we all have to face this, not just during the twin flame journey, but also just in life. We all get comfortable in things that we know. Sometimes we even know, and again with my throat chakra, excuse me, this is about someone who's going to need to speak and send a message. Sometimes what we know is what's comfortable, but we also know or recognize in some way, even if it's just completely internal, that it's not the best thing for us, but we don't really want to change what we're doing because it is so comfortable. And the change would be so uncomfortable. And I just had birds tweeting in the background, confirmation that this is about speaking up about that, you know? I don't know if these two are relevant. Triggering. You may be put in to the test in certain situations to address patterns with yourself and others. If this brings up a behavior that must be corrected, now is the time, right? So that's confirmation about what I'm saying. And presence. You play a vital role in a situation or dynamic. Your involvement has a greater purpose than you may realize. Dark night of the soul is underneath. So that's what I'm saying. What's happening here is triggering a dark night of the soul for this divine masculine, and you may have already been through the dark night of the soul, or divine feminine. You could be going through a dark night of the soul as well. But I think a lot of times that the divine feminine energies tend to go through it first there, because they're kind of like the first ones that recognize the connection, and they go through a lot of dark night energy. This was still coming from the bottom. So this is underneath energy still. This recognition is happening right now. And I think that what you don't see is somebody could be getting ready to have a discussion with you or send a message off to you. Whether or not you've talked to them, like I said, this was about someone who has been in this journey for a while, and there's been a separation for a while between the two of you. But it could be where there's just very light conversation, but just not very much happening. Let's get a little bit more here. I'm going to take one card overall this time for Libra. One card overall, and then I'm going to get my normal. Thank you. Five of Swords. Ooh, boy. Wow. So I'm immediately seeing this cobweb card because they told me to place it next to cobweb, which is protective from negative forces outside of your control. And you see this cobweb here? How I'm really seeing this is like the cobweb is obviously protection. It's representing protection of the flower. And the flower to me is divine feminine energy, right? But these swords are pointing right at it. Wow. I think you're the one that's being protected or being fought for, because the swords could be coming at you, whether or not you know that. Okay. Get some energy for divine feminine. Oh, okay. They're telling me shuffle again. Okay. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy, please. Let's see what we have for Libra here. What's going on with this situation? So somebody with this younger man card, this could be a younger woman or man, but it also could be someone who is behaving immature, petty, or somebody who's just in a younger energy. There's a lot of old patterns triggering going on. The recognition of the problem is here. That is the key to this, Libra. All right, I'm just gonna take this card, and then I will pull from this afterward. Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Star, Page of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Scooch these up. Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. And I'm going to pull one more. Emperor. I knew. I like one more. Okay. Wow. This is the key recognition of this is what is turning the wheel, right? The wheel is a major arcana. This card is spirit stepping in to turn the wheel of destiny, right? But there's a difference between fate and destiny, right? Destiny is when it is your own actions that help turn this wheel. It's like using a steering wheel of the divine. Wow. This is through the recognition of the old patterns that this is happening now. Temperance, again, divinely guided. Hermit, divinely guided. Three major arcana in a row. So this could be Archangel Michael, your other spiritual guides, because we have two here. Wow. Spiritual teachers, ascended masters. There's a lot of involvement here that is cranking this wheel. I'm just seeing all of this angelic presence helping you crank the wheel, or this divine masculine crank the wheel here. Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Tower. Yeah, I was totally anticipating the Tower, because with this old patterns card, that is what's having to be broken apart. And the triggering is what causes this to crumble, right? Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, Death, and then Fool, and we have the Devil underneath. Okay. So again, I have been seeing a pattern where I've seen a lot of flanking energy on the underneath, where it's like spiritual bowling bumper gutters, like where they have the bumpers down the line, where it's like spirit is guiding it, and it is the people involved, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, working within the 5D energy, or from what you don't see, to make changes within their life to create a destined turn of events. And again, that's what I'm seeing here. So this wheel is turning. One cannot evolve if choices around old, comfortable, but destructive habits remain. It's time to evaluate these choices. Let's evaluate these choices, right? So, in order to move into calmer waters with the situation between the two of you, it's taking the lessons learned with the Hermit, who can be a spiritual teacher or someone going really deep inside within the situation. So this isn't you. This is what you don't see. So this is probably divine masculine, or this is happening in a dream state or other 5D energy. But these lessons learned from these past experiences are allowing the light to be shown towards moving into the sun. which blows up the confusion, blows up whatever this could have been about. Mind games, manipulation, gaslighting. That's what this card is to me a lot. Because this is like someone winning at all costs or being abusive regarding their thoughts, words, or actions, right? It can cause confusion. It can cause questioning yourself. And I think that you, Divine Feminine, it's your presence that plays the role, the dynamic, or the role, the vital role. Your involvement has a greater purpose than you realize. This is causing a clarity, which causes the transformational energy here. And this could mean the message I was talking about, a very clear, concise truth coming in, which means this whole old way is ending. It's ending, and we're going here to the zero with the Fool, which is the very beginning here. That's all just in what you don't see, Libra. So this is huge, okay? These patterns are being blown up. It's a highly triggering situation. And they're pointing me to, again, the quill with the Ace of Swords. So this is going to be a message that's going to be coming toward you here. You're sitting in Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Star. So I'm reading you as Queen of Swords here. Sometimes I see Queen of Swords as a third-party energy or a ex-wife or a feminine energy that's involved in a different way, like a different character, right? But I'm seeing this as you. And it's like you're sensing that this person is coming towards you, even though you're not seeing it happen. Or this could be just now starting in the month of September, because remember, that's what this reading is for. I'm not really seeing anything happen until Pisces season with the High Priestess card and the timing. So this could be starting now in September and really manifesting more in the 3D in around February timeframe, February, March, April, I'm hearing. Okay. But it's like this Knight of Wands is going right towards her sword. So the lessons that you have learned, it's almost like you're protecting yourself, but you're also spiritually protected from anything that could have happened in the situation in the past. Now, this could also be third-party energy, because sometimes Five of Swords can mean involvement, because there's 3 people in the Five of Swords energy. And it's been pretty rough. But you're like, no, I'm keeping my own protection up. I'm doing my healing. It's like, this better be coming at me correct if you want me to even talk to you about it. That's what I'm seeing. The Divine Masculine is in Page of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Cups. Yeah, so they're right now, they're not taught. There's no talkie. They're watching you, but they're seeing you as Queen of Cups. So they're seeing you as this loving energy here. But again, I think that you know they're watching you. I think you know that. I think that you are aware and you're just holding your ground. And I think that you might be seeing this person watching you, and you're not really sure what's going to happen next, but you know that whatever's going to happen next is not for you to do, because this stuff has to be solved in the space that you don't see. In your combined energy, you have Ace of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Emperor. You both want to start fresh, and this is about creativity and igniting your passions. Find something or someone that speaks to your heart, lifts your mood, and sparks your creativity, right? You both want that. You both are wishing for that. You're thinking about that, but right now you're both feeling out in the cold. You're really, both of you want to rebuild this. Whatever you started building was unfinished with this Three of Pentacles Emperor. It's like in the traditional Three of Pentacles in the Rider-Waite, they are working on a sculpture and the sculpture is like being done, right? And in this one, you can see it's unfinished here as well. It's up to the Emperor. Both of you are recognizing that it's divine masculine energy that needs to take over at this point to solve whatever's going on here, to work on that more. Let's get a card for this. First of all, can you please give me a card for High Priestess in their energy? Can you please give me a card for that, Spirit? I would love to get a card for that. High Priestess energy. Mixed Oracle deck. Love's disguise. Go beyond superficial looks and see who they truly are. Right. I think that this person was, I'm also seeing masked realities. Beyond posing facades and cover-ups, dare to unveil the truth hidden beneath. So it's like there was some sort of clarity that needed to be had by this person, that needed to, the confusion that needed to be blown up. I think that the reason why they pointed both of these out to me was because this person has been involved with people who were more superficial. I'm seeing that as this energy here. And they're recognizing now in the silence and by using their intuition that this is not just somebody who is physically beautiful. Because Queen of Cups, her beauty comes from her heart. And sometimes that's unable to be seen at the time. Because if you've never experienced that before, you don't really know what you're missing until you do. Your presence has changed this, Libra. Okay. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower, please. Tower. Tower, Seven of Cups. What is being blown up? Fated revelation. Uncover the omens, decipher their meaning, and embrace your destined path. That's exactly what I was saying. There was a couple more that came out. I am not looking at them. I'm just taking this top one. Shining sign. Trust the universe's plan and follow your heart. Okay. All right. That's what this is about. That's exactly what I was saying. It's a fated revelation that is like with the Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups, with the Tower on the other side. It's cutting through that confusion. This is a fated, destined revelation. So fate is stepping in, right? But with destiny, you're taking control and steering the wheel here. They are as well. Wow. Okay. Give me a card here, please, Spirit, for the Emperor. Crossing over, bridging the gap between your hearts with trust. And I will tell you, one of the other things that I saw in my vision after I didn't see the message. What I saw, though, was a key and a bridge. So what they're saying here is bridging the gap between your hearts with the trust. This was disguised from this divine masculine. Now they're seeing clearly what the issues are, and now they're able to make changes. Wow. Tell me about what Spirit wants to say regarding this, please. Like I said, I am seeing possible third-party energy here. I think that this masked reality, we were talking about opposing facades and cover-ups. That's that Five of Swords. You're protected from it though. Yeah, they're confirming right now. This negative forces dealing with a younger man. This is actually the other person involved. This is the other person involved. It may not be a love interest, but I do feel that even though it says younger man, it could be a man, but most likely for most of you, I think it's actually a woman who is highly involved in the situation in some way. That was masked. Masking the truth. Spirit, can you please give me some messages from you? Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Swords. I knew we were going to see Five of Swords again. Take one more. Four of Pentacles. Wow. So this was someone who was involving themselves in this situation with the Four of Cups here that was causing a missed opportunity between the two of you. Yeah, for the new beginning with the Fool that we saw under here. They were keeping, it's like, do you see how the Fool, like the hand is presenting the cup? This is supposed to be from the divine, right? And the person sitting there not able to take the cup or hand it over to the Fool, right? That's what they're saying. I feel like this was someone who was being manipulative about them coming toward you and about holding themselves back, that they had to hold themselves back for some reason. But this in and out behavior, it's like this person, again, I've seen a lot of this energy lately where I'm seeing someone who is actually been dealing with someone who has been manipulative in some way and that they have been taking their power back. And that's really what I'm getting here. Can you tell me about the blocks, please? Here we go. Just like presented, like, there you go. Yes, you may have some blocks. Moon, Empress, Six of Wands. At one point, you may have felt that this was completely over. Like completely over. But what they're saying here is that it's not. But they're trying to figure out Moon, Empress, Six of Wands. Now, so if you're still watching this in August, because, you know, I'm doing this mid-August right now, this reading is for September. Pay attention to the moon cycles regarding this. We do have a full moon that's going to be coming up. That's, I believe, in Aquarius on the 19th, I think. But because you're showing up here as Empress, Six of Wands, I think there's a lot of confusion and there's a lot of questioning and high emotions about how you are going to react to them. Because like I said, with this Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, Star, they don't know if they're going to have victory. They don't know how you're going to react. They just don't know any of it right now. Because there's no talking going on. They're in the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. All right. Oh, okay. Okay. What would they like to say? What would their higher self say to you right now, please, Libra? I was going to get the new deck and because whatever, but okay, something came out reversed. There's a reason why they wanted me to keep using this one. Five of Wands in reverse. Eight of Pentacles popping out. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords. There was conflict before. There was confusion before. they're coming out of the conflict that was created. They're coming out of the competition that was created that left someone out in the cold, left you both out in the cold, because you're both showing up in Five of Pentacles down here. Somebody's standing up to this now, like I saw with the Five of Swords. They're taking their power back because they have now clearly seen the problem, and they're standing up to it so that they can present a message to you. This could be an apology, something very sweet that they're going to do directed at you. And this message will lead to a conversation about the ending of this cycle with this other scenario. They do consider you their friend. They just told me to show you the dog card. Yeah, three of Cups, Six of Swords, Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this was a third party scenario, whether you were involved in it or not. I feel really that you were on the outskirts of this though, Libra. Okay. All right. Like I said, I'm seeing Pisces time frame, so early next year, something's going to be coming into fruition, but we're going to be asking about the next 30 days. And remember, Libra, you can always come back for next month's, or you can come back for your sun or for your moon, rising, Venus, or any other readings that the title resonates with you in some way. Okay. See where we're going in the next 30 days for you, Libra. Devil. Okay, hold on. I have to cover this up. In this Devil card, rather than just standing there being chained, they're giving in to each other. Let's see what else we got. King of Swords, Six of Swords, Hermit, Hangman, Six of Wands. So in the next 30 days, someone's going to tell you about this situation. They've already made their decision because their sword is in the ground and the falcon has returned to his arm. They have made a lot of progress. And this underneath energy, we saw the Hermit with the Six of Swords, right? And they were like, it was like they were just getting into the water to move into calmer waters. But here they're getting onto the shore here. And again, with the Hermit now, see here, the Hermit was facing the back, right? Looking at how they're going to do that. Now, the Hermit's facing them, getting onto the calmer shores. There's been a sacrifice that has had to happen in order to get this changed perspective, Libra. But you were involved. Your presence, right? Your involvement has a greater purpose than you may realize. Yeah, because here you are again assisting them. So there's some sort of victory that is happening within the situation within the next 30 days. And they're having to talk to you though. They need to, I'm surprised we don't see strength anywhere here, but they do need to come up with that strength. I do see this Emperor coming in though, right? To bridge the gap between your hearts with trust. That's where the key is after this revelation crumbles down. The fate of revelation crumbles everything down here. So I'm seeing a lot of swords energy here. There's most definitely an air sign involved. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, because I'm seeing both King and Queen of Swords. And then the other big energy I'm seeing Virgo a couple times, Pisces, Capricorn with the Devil, Aries with the Emperor, Queen of Cups. There's only one Cups energy is not as loud here. I'm seeing a lot of Wand and Sword energy. So this is a lot of movement, a lot of conversations, and then we have a lot of major arcana involved. But there's a lot of messages with this quill card, okay? Let's get a couple messages for you from my homemade messages deck. What do they want to say? Oh boy, I should have told you everything from the beginning. Yeah, you were their friend. They're realizing now, like, who their real friend was all along. Go beyond superficial looks and see who they truly are. And it's right next to the Queen of Cups. What else? What else for Libra? I'm obsessed with my work. Well, you can take this however it resonates. I'm really seeing them working on themselves with the quill. This is kind of what I'm really seeing it as here. Now, they could have some work obsession issues. If they do, you know. But I'm seeing it this way. They're doing this because the recognition of it's like they probably had so much confusion with the Seven of Cups. Like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. And then all of a sudden, with all this work and all this introspection, it's like, boom, Tower. And it blows it all up, right? Because it comes in like this. And then this card just popped off. Codependency with the karmic, yes. That's why they told me to look at masked realities. Beyond posing facades and cover-ups, dare to unveil the truth underneath. This is all happening, mostly behind the scenes. If you know about it, please post a comment in here. But I look forward to hearing, you know, the progression of this story. And as we saw the Six of Swords happening several times, we saw bunches of messages coming in. We see this person standing up against negative forces and they're saying they're very protective of you. So while you may not know what's going on right now, Libra, that may be for your best interest. So while this may be upsetting to you, please remember that it could be in your best and highest good that you are being protected from the situation by spirit, but also by this person. Is there anything else you want to say with the Twin Flame Ascension deck? Anything else as a final message for Libra? This one is follow the signs, mystical messages. You're receiving messages. When I was talking about the High Priestess, I feel that both of you are using your intuition, and that's why you know, I think partially, if this reading is for you or not. There's these signs that are here, and look, I'm seeing how, for whatever reason, it's reminding me of the wheel. It's like you feel the wheel of destiny getting ready to turn, or it's starting to crank and turn, and you're feeling it energetically if this reading is for you. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the people that are watching my videos, and it just means the world to me. And I just want to say thank you for everybody who is a part of what I'm trying to start here. So anything you can contribute for likes, shares, subscribes, or anything else you would like to do to help my channel, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. That's for you.